Okay, peace. Little sticker fashion show update from RPM Global headquarters here in China Township here at the computer desk. I've been playing around the last couple of days while the wife is gone, messing around. I think she's changed her mind about the color of the floor. I got some very dark brown, like our deck out here, and now she's thinking maybe we just. I mean, it's like dark chocolate brown. Keeping it to do the deck because I've got to replace some wood, and getting a little bit lighter color brown, for like a more of a medium brown, not tan but not chocolate brown, for the garage. So I haven't really done anything with her back room and haven't been able to get her stuff out of my shop area. So there really wasn't any reason to go out there, and I don't want to put stickers on until I'm ready to get all the stickers put on. And I have found a few more things out in the garage, but what I haven't been able to find, I don't have any Vortex stickers, so I'll have to make those if I'm going to do that, or I'm going to have to buy them and bring them in. A couple other things I wanted some NGK stickers. I wanted some Hoosier stickers, and didn't really have any of that. I got some Hoosier stickers, but they're so old and dried out that there's no sticky left on them. So, yeah. So what I got going here is I first laid it out after I cut out what I wanted to do, blowing it up right on the screen, like I told you in the last one, to stencil or trace, I should say, the lettering and the numbers. This is the peel off the current blue sticker that Patrick put on the side of my pod. And what we did is after we determined how much room we had to use, we zoomed in and out and got our numbers the correct size. I'm 31R. I think we could have gone bigger with this, but it wouldn't allow us to put any additional detail to it, like graphic to it. You know what I mean? And we want something. I mean, there's going to be a lot of very dark blue. Everything's going to be blue, man, blue. And we want to break a lot of that blue up. But we don't want to make it rainbow colored. Cut it out, Bob. I know where you're going. I shouldn't even have said it. But we also don't want it overwhelmingly blue like it is right now. So what I did is I actually you can barely see it, I kind of just lightly outlined these after I lined them all up. So it's going to help me to lay these out on the sticker kit itself. Now I got another set for the other side, right? So we've got two sets of red and a set of black 31Rs, right? This is good. The black is for the rear. These are for right, left, and front, and they're all the same size. I made them all the same dimensional size. And then, of course, we've got to have some Repsol on there. This is the peel from the tank sticker backing that I made, the base, the blue. Now, I didn't make this sticker to do this. I actually want to get some VP Racing fuel stickers and put those on. But I thought, gee, I wonder if I could stick this on there. That would look cool. This I wanted to put right on the very front of the nose, where the right and left frontal pieces of the kit didn't come all the way together, hiding the sin, right? So at this point, sorry about the camera. At this point, I would have to make two more of these, which is pretty easy. They're separate pieces. Right, two more of those and two more of these. Because I've got this, I make one of these, that goes on the other side. I got both sides of the tank, but I wanted to put this in, like I said, in the middle of the nose of the cart, and then put the Repsol letters off either side. And I'll show you on some pictures here. But, what I want to do with the graphic, this is my helmet as I first decorated it up. It still has the red and orange. The blue, it was fine line tape I peeled off and ended up going with a blue As you can see, there's a big blue wedge here, a big blue wedge there, and a smaller blue wedge there. And that's all made with this dark blue vinyl that I got much later. So I would like, obviously, we wouldn't do anything with the blue, but this here, right? An orange wedge with a couple red wedges. Obviously, the same way we did it here, we take the red sticker and stick it on the white vinyl, stick it right on, and then like I said, you just eyeball the distance, and you cut it out. I would probably try to do that on here, right? Up and over the top, because we've got about, well, I don't know, I don't have the peel in here for the top, but it's about 3 inches wide. So we can go up and over with those red wedge, and an orange wedge. Maybe we continue it down like we did on the chin bar of the helmet, right? Maybe a little bit here, just to give it a little more graphic effect and break up that blue a little bit. Maybe we put wedges in this direction. I don't know. That's the creative license you have. And if you don't like it, you can peel it off. And you can always put something else on. If you pay some graphic company to put that on, and it's sublimated onto your, printed onto your kit, and you get it on, and you, after a while of looking at it, you don't like it, you got to peel the whole kit off. Where I have the advantage of being able to just pull a sticker off and put another sticker on. So that's where we're at right now. I don't know. I've been trimming up this morning a couple of these S's. I hate doing these little tiny letters because they're hard to hold on to, which means they're hard to cut parallel, these portions straight and parallel. I had to make, and it looks like this one's okay, but it's not. If you put it on a darker background, you'll see what's wrong with it. Here, I'll point it out. We came up a little too high here, and this surface and this surface are not parallel. Now, will anybody see that at 150 miles an hour? No, but I'll know it's wrong. It's a curse. It's actually, it really is. It's a curse. As it is, these things are just to hide the sin that you're going to see, blatantly going to see in the sunlight, and yet I'm worried about a sticker that's going to go on the front of this thing. One as soon as one whack of some bug guts, and nobody's going to know, but I'll still know. So I cut 3 more of those S's trying to get it right. And that's how difficult it is. That's why I'm not sure if I want to go. I just want to stick with the same plan I had. Get the VP stickers to put on the fuel tank, and use this on the front. That way I don't have to cut another full set of these letters. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's the handmade graphic nightmare. It used to be fun. I used to do all this kind of stuff. I mean, I made like I said, I made that Vortex sticker myself for my visor. And I really don't want to do that again, because those letters are also about the same size, but yet thinner. These are a little fatter, beefier. These are even harder to keep straight. When you're cutting real thin like that, it's real hard to cut them straight. And you can use an X-Acto, but from cutting, this is my graphics X-Acto plate. You got to cut it on something very hard. If you cut it on something soft, you won't be able to turn corners. It's got to be very hard, and you got to turn corners very slowly. So, would it be nice to have a Cricut machine that could do it? If you could input, a Vortex file and an NGK file, and it would cut it out. Yeah, that'd be great. But the wife is not moving as quickly as I'd like her to. So we at this point we do what we can. I think I'm gonna look into finding some Vortex and NGK stickers. I was actually on eBay last night, late last night, looking at stickers, and I contacted a guy that's in Virginia that prints his own stickers. and he makes all kinds of stuff. I mean, all kinds of stuff, from say University of Michigan or Michigan State or any college to Porsche, BMW. I mean, everything. And so I asked him, hey, you know, he had Castrol and a bunch of other stuff. I said, hey man, you got any Repsol stickers? And if he doesn't, I'm sure if I send him something, he'll make them. You know, we'll see. We'll just have to see how it goes. Not freaking out about it just yet, but we're getting close to just start putting some of this stuff on, you know, along with our Swede Tech and our Carbon Tech and our Bell helmets and all that kind of stuff, stickers, and get this thing wrapped up, man, you know, get it going in the right direction, because we've got to put new tie rods and rod ends on it, get the front end squared away again. And then, you know, of course, we're going to mount up the new set of wheels with the new tires, and we're going to race on new tires, even though we're not legal. We're still going to go 10/10. We're still going to give it, you know, all we got, because it is still racing, right? Whether they're, you know, whether we collect their trophy or not, whether we're eligible for their trophy or not, doesn't matter. It's a competitive thing. So that's it for the 21st. We're working on it, man. As you can see, not sure exactly which direction we're going to go, but who knows? It's raining out there today. Nothing else to do but cut more stickers. So maybe that's what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do something. The white sticker. I'll show you this real quick where I got this from. Maybe we can do. We'll go to downloads, and I'm sure we've got it. Here it is, right here. That's what we. That's what we cut this from. That's what we put our paper up here and we traced. Now it isn't really orange. It's actually a pastel orange, like my bike was. It's not a bright orange, but I mean, hey, we got what we got. And you can see there's shading in here that we can't really replicate without using different colored vinyls and stuff. Again, I'm not going to get too freaked out about that, but yes, Ben, yeah, the color's not exactly the same, but I'm worried about somebody noticing that I didn't cut something exactly right. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You got it real easy out there out west, because you guys got nothing but plain red wrapper, plain white helmet wrapper. You know, I am not the brown bag special. Nothing off the shelf for RPM, man. I mean, I'm sorry. That's especially a helmet. Man, from a very early age. I had one of my very first helmet was white, but I did the same thing I did with this particular helmet and put a lot of vinyl on it and stripe tape that you could still see that it was a white base helmet, but it had a lot of color to it. I put the black and white checkers on the top and the whole 9 yards. That kind of ran into this one here. The original helmet, my very first helmet, was a Vetter helmet. That was before the helmet rule. But I don't do the plain wrapper thing, man. I don't. And then I got into painting them for a while. Painted a bunch of helmets for Richard. He's worse than I am when it comes to the helmet, man, and liking a cool paint job and stuff. So there you go. We probably could knock out another set of this to put on the fuel tank if that's what we're going to do. But we'll see. We'll check our email and see if that guy returned our message. See what's going on. But that's it from the graphic arts department of RPM Speed and Sport at the global corporate office here in China Township. We're eastbound and down, baby. We are loaded up and trucking. We'll talk to you later. Godspeed. Hang in there, man. It'll get better. It'll get better. Oh boy, I need closer up close glasses.